All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Going to run through this trade recap. We had a break-even short, and then we had a long that we won on. Executions are all in the Discord. Let me just pull them up really quick for you guys. There's the break-even, and then there's the winning trade. Pretty simple. Basically, on Mondays, I like to just go for low RR plays. I'm not trying to catch huge runners, and especially with everything that's going on, again, I'm just trying to get mainly in and out of the market as fast as possible. So coming into the day, what did we do? Obviously, we gapped down like 400 points or whatever it was, and then we started pumping back to the upside. So as you could see, overnight, what did we do? We had a slow move to the upside, and basically my plan was if we displace higher, I'll take longs towards new week opening gap high. Otherwise, if we sweep this high in pre-market, whatever, and we rotate down, I want to take shorts. I was leaning more bearish just because I wanted to see all this low resistance liquidity kind of get run through. We had True Day open down there. We had this low. We had all this stuff down here, right? So what happens? Market opens up and it initially manipulates the upside. We leave this 930 wick right here. So my idea is if we can short, I'm going to look for shorts. But if we continue to displace higher past this, then I'll look for longs all the way up to new week opening gap high, which was at 25,333 around there. So market again opens up, and then we get this strong displacement close to the downside. Now there was a 2-minute gap which I could have waited for, but I had confidence in price flushing lower. And on top of that, we had a 5-minute unfilled gap, like a small 5-minute and a 3-minute unfilled gap right here that I could clearly use as a break even point. So I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot, and I'm like, worst case I get break even. So because again, my confidence was that we were going to run through all of this low resistance liquidity and tap into this unfilled 30-minute gap down here. So market opens up, manipulates up. We get this 1-minute inversion to the downside. Nice displacement. I like how strong the body closes there. So I take this stops. I ran my stops above the 930 wick just in case. I wanted to just give it a bit of room. Luckily I did because I was literally almost got stopped out. Again, probably should have waited for the 2-minute. I don't even think the 2-minute ended up inversing until there. So ended up coming back down luckily. And as soon as this candle displaced through that unfilled 5-minute, 3-minute gap, whatever, as soon as this candle closed, I went break even. And my idea, or like what I hoped, was that price was going to continue to flush down and take all the way down into that unfilled 30-minute gap. So obviously price starts pushing. I think that this trade's going to go great. I'm figuring the next candles are going to displace, and obviously we get break even, unfortunately. And from there, I know a lot of people probably try to short into this unfilled 30-minute. The only reason that I didn't was because I seen this SMT forming, and if you look at ES at the same time, ES was continuously holding this 5-minute gap, these two stacked up 5-minute gaps, and it was not like breaking below them. So you could see it just kept holding. So I didn't want to short unless ES started to clearly displace through that 5-minute gap. So since ES held that 5-minute gap, NQ, we got that SMT. From there, price started to deliver. Obviously no opportunity to long here, just shot up in one 1-minute candle. So from there, I'm thinking, okay, if we displace past the 930 wick, because since we're not going to get longs to that 930 wick, if we displace past it, I want continuations higher towards the new week opening gap high, which is what we ended up getting, right? So again, price displaces through the 930 wick, which kind of invalidates it. So at this point, I'm looking for a continuation towards new week opening gap high. From there, price pulls back into this 2-minute gap right here. And at this point, I'm just looking for an entry confirmation. So out of that 2-minute gap, we get this 1-minute inversion with nice displacement on the 954 candle. I get a really bad fill. I got filled at like 274, but it is what it is. I had my stop right below the 1-minute candle, so it was like right there, around like 30 points. Break even at this internal high, and I literally just got out over here after we started rejecting, or I literally just manually closed because it was only a couple extra points. I didn't really care. Again, on Monday, it's like a 1.2R trade, so I was fine with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. The one thing that was kind of sketching me out on this was that ES was taking its time to inverse this 1-minute. So if you did wait for ES to inverse the 1-minute, obviously you would have delivered a lot faster. But it is what it is. Again, first trade, we get manipulation up off of market open. I want to see price flush into that unfilled 30-minute below. We get this 1-minute inversion down, stops above. Luckily, I had my stop up there. We get in some drawdown, price flushes, break even, and then we get break even on that. From there, the SMT pushes price higher. We push through that 930 wick. We get a continuation model off of this 2-minute, 1-minute inversion with nice displacement, break even, and I just get out up here. That's literally it. So kick the week off with a nice win. I think we have red folder tomorrow or Wednesday. I can't remember. I got to check. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys later. Peace.